Can I tell you something that completely changed my business? I used to think people joined my programs because of the content, the videos, the worksheets, the trainings, but over time I realized they stayed for something completely different. They stayed because they found people who understood them, people who encouraged them, people who celebrated their wins. And today I'm going to show you why community, not content, is one of the most valuable things you can build. Welcome to today's class with Classy Career Girl. I'm Anna Runyon, and welcome back to Summer Business School. Yesterday, we designed a program that helps people get results. Today, we're going to talk about the ingredient that keeps people coming back. Community. So grab your notebook because class is in session. Now, information is everywhere. Think about it. YouTube has millions of free videos, podcasts are free, blogs are free, AI can answer almost any question. Information is no longer rare. And with AI, I can go to ChatGPT, I can go to Claude, and I can ask anything. Connection is, though, what is extremely important. AI is not going to replace connection. People don't just want answers, they want encouragement, accountability, and relationships. They want to know that what they're doing isn't alone. They're not alone. And so this is where we're going to talk about the community. Here's what I've learned about building communities for years. Community creates momentum. Momentum creates action. Action creates results. Results create stories, and stories inspire the community. And that circle starts all over again. And so this is why every member makes the community stronger. It's really not the size. It doesn't matter how many people you have. That's what a great community is also not how many posts people make. It's really how people feel, how they feel welcomed. I have a member, shout out to Annie Brown if you are listening. Anytime there's a new member that joins my membership, she welcomes them before I even see it. She is amazing. She's one of our certified career coaches. And so that is the value. That is a great community, right? Like people are already welcoming them in before me, the founder, can even like welcome them. Also, do they feel safe asking questions? We have monthly Q&A calls. And so in our membership corporate rescue plan. And so do people feel safe? Can they ask an anonymous question if they want? Do they celebrate each other? They do that in our community. It's incredible. When people have wins, they can share it and we support each other on social media. Do they notice when someone shows up for them? Because people will remember how the community made them feel. So here's your role. You play a really important role here as the leader of your community. Your job isn't to answer every question. Your job is to create an environment where people help each other. They ask questions, they celebrate wins, they encourage conversations, they recognize progress. The strongest communities aren't built around the leader, they're built around the members. One of my favorite moments inside Corporate Rescue Plan, my membership, isn't when I teach training. It's really when I see one member answer another member's question. And that's what gets me so excited when people show up. Even when we have our Q&A calls, I'm answering questions on the live Q&A, but the other members are like in the chat helping each other out too and answering people's questions and sharing things that I don't even know. So that's what's so incredible and why I love these like creating these communities. Maybe it's celebrating when someone makes their first client. We can celebrate with them. A lot of times, people have their family might not understand what being an entrepreneur is like, right? But we can like celebrate each other. Maybe it's encouraging a woman who's having a hard day. I've been there. I know what that's like. And so that's when you know that your community is working because the transformation isn't happening only through me. It's not like one-on-one coaching where I am the only person helping them with this transformation, but it's happening because women are learning together through this community. And we're thinking bigger than content. So if you're building a membership or a group program, don't ask, what else can I teach? Ask, how can I help people connect? And that question will change your business. And this is why I have Facebook group communities as well. We have the Classy Career Girl planning community and then my paid membership Facebook community as well too, Corporate Rescue Plan, which you should be in. If you aren't already, get in there. So today's class assignment is to open your notebook. Imagine you had 10 members and answer these questions. How would you welcome them? How would they meet each other? How would you celebrate their wins? And what weekly rhythm would keep people engaged? Write down 3 ideas just to start to get excited. You might not have any members yet, but we want to think about that environment that you're going to create even before they join, because you're going to sell people on this environment that you're creating. And remember that people stay where they feel they belong. Tomorrow, we're going to talk about one of my favorite topics, planning. I'll show you how to plan your membership or your group program so you never wonder what to teach next and your members always know what's coming. So don't miss tomorrow's class. If you've been enjoying this Business Builder series and you're ready to stop wondering if your business idea could actually work and actually start building it, I created something just for you. It is my free 4-day Business Builder Challenge where I'll help you choose your business idea, create your first offer, and map out 3 income streams that work together to build a more stable, flexible income. You'll also get the workbook for this podcast series with all the homework in there, so you have it in one place, my step-by-step business builder guide, live coaching with me, and a community of women building their business right alongside you. So let's build this together. Join us for free at classycareergirl.com/challenge. I'd love to welcome you into our community. Thank you for joining me for today's class. I'll see you tomorrow. Until then, class dismissed.